All right, congratulations. You're already at lesson 4. So at this point, you have the belief you can achieve it, you have the vision, you have the fuel, which is the why. And now we're going to talk about the goals to get there. So many people dream, but they don't make any plans on how to achieve the dream. You know, if you're sitting still, things can't come to you. Now, you might be saying, Brent, you said we didn't have to know how to get there. Well, you're right, except for you do have to have a plan of action to move in that direction so things can come to you. And Jim Carrey talked about visioning. He said you can't just vision and then go have a sandwich. You have to do the work. You have to put some work in. You got to do something moving in that direction. You do have to get off the couch. You do have to get dressed. You do have to go get in the car. You do have to start it, put it in gear, and start driving. Now, the GPS will navigate you, but you have to still take part in the action. You hear successful people say it all the time. I never thought I'd get here this way, but I knew I'd get here. I mean, that's what they're saying, is that you have to participate in the action. It may come in ways you never thought. It may come quicker or a shortcut or, as I call it, quantum leaps. But you have to be moving in order for that to happen. So what we need to do is we need to set goals. And goals, think about goals like eating an apple. You can't just eat the whole apple. You take one bite at a time. You've heard that before. Well, goals are that. You just keep nibbling away and eventually the whole apple's gone. Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about this all the time about working out. He said he enjoyed every rep he did because he knew where he was going, his Mr. Universe. And he knew that every rep he did got him one step closer to his vision. Now, it happened in many other different ways for him to get there. It didn't happen exactly the way he thought it would, but he knew that doing every little curl, squat, whatever it was getting him one step closer. That's what goals are. Now, if you did your vision correctly the way I told you to and went big, it's probably a little scary and probably still a little intimidating, and you're going, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Well, this is where I like to implement the reverse $1 million breakdown. Take a look at this. Your vision right now probably feels like trying to earn $1 million this year. But if we look at the $1 million and then break that down to $83,333.33 a month, that seems more attainable than $1 million a year. But if we break that down to $19,230.76 a week, that's even more attainable than $83,000 a month. If we break that down to $2,739.72 a day, we've all made that in a day. So that's very feasible to do. And then we break that down to $114.15 an hour. We've all made more than that. You break that down to $1.90 a minute or 3 cents a second. That seems attainable. All right, so by now you're probably going, how do I apply this to my vision? Well, if I say my vision is to win an Academy Award for leading male in a feature, this is how I would break it down. So I want to win an Oscar for the lead male actor. First, I would break it down to I'd have to submit to an Oscar qualifying film festival. Before that, I would need to shoot a feature film starring me. Before that, I'd need to raise money for production. Before that, I would need to write the script and do pre-production. Before that, I would research the types of characters and the stories that win Oscars and develop the story and the characters for the script. Now, that was just a rough breakdown, but those are things that if you chip away at it, eventually within a year, even with a full-time job, you could win an Oscar. So now it doesn't seem so daunting. It's something you can actually achieve. Even with a full-time job, you could chip away at this thing and achieve it within the year of being qualified to win an Oscar. It's feasible. People do it all the time in many different areas, not just Oscars. You can even do a short film and win an Oscar that way. I don't know, whatever your vision is, but I'm trying to show you is that it's attainable if you just break it down and make it in smaller chunks. So next thing you need to do is you need to set a deadline. Why is this important? Because our brain will go, oh, okay, I believe we can get there, and I know where we're going, and here's why we're doing it. And then those tough days come, or just a normal day, and it goes, we can start tomorrow. We can start tomorrow. And before you know it, it's been another year, and you're sitting there going, well, it's the new year. What's your new year? It's the same thing it was last year. It keeps going and going and going. We do this all the time in storytelling. We always put a ticking time clock. If they don't get here in time, or if they don't get the bomb off the bus or something like that, then something bad happens. We're going to kill her if you don't go do this thing within this set period of time. It keeps the stakes high. It keeps you accountable. We need the ticking clock. You need to set your deadline within 12 months of the first day you wrote your vision down during the vision exercise. If your vision can fit within 12 months, it's not big enough. Like I said, you can win the lottery overnight, and the universe can provide things for you in ways you never thought of. But if you limit yourself, it's going to give you limited results. So your exercise, which is attached to the worksheet below, is to write, my deadline is. And of course, you're going to add that to your vision exercise with your why that you're going to do every day. You're going to remind yourself, here's the ticking clock. I got to hold myself accountable. So to review, you don't have to know how to exactly get there, but you do have to take steps in that direction. You got to do the reverse breakdown of it so you get it into attainable, chewable pieces. All right? And of course, set your deadline. I'll see you at the next one. So as you see, something that seems so unattainable, something so big, actually when you break it down into small bites and set goals to it, is very attainable. It's not that big. But you got to remember that goals are just one part of the recipe of cooking the success that you want in your life and in your career. So if you're ready to make the change that will put you on track to the success that you want in life and in your acting career, it's time to take the next step. In the book, you're going to receive the step-by-step process that I and every other successful person has used to create the success they wanted in life. And it's going to start with creating your ultimate vision, the big dream where you see yourself. And then I'm going to show you how to obtain that, like things like the goals by chipping away at it. There's multiple steps, but you can get there. So if you're tired of feeling like you're a ship at sea with no rudder, just floating around, hoping that you run into success, and you're ready to sit down and create the life and the success you want, this is the course or the book for you. Now, I want you to make this a priority because I want to see you succeed. I want to see everybody succeed. And though I'd love to give it away for free, it's a proven fact that the human psychology, that if you do not put value on something, it won't be valued. We've all been there before. It's like if somebody gives you something free, you might do it, you might not. But if you have to pay for it, all of a sudden it becomes a priority. So I sat with it for a while and I decided I want to make it affordable, but still have value. So the online course is $150, which is less than a headshot session. It's less than a month's worth of acting classes, and it will change the direction of your career. So with the link below, you can purchase the book on paperback at Amazon. But if you're like me and you're more of a visual audio person, I've created a 14 video course where I personally take you through step by step the process of creating your success. With the online course, you'll also receive audio versions of each lesson so you can listen to it on the go, whether you're at Runyon Canyon climbing in your high heels or if you're on your way to an audition. On top of that, I'm going to throw in a digital copy of the book, which is valued at $30. So it comes down to this. What if I'm wrong? What if none of this works? You're out some money, some time. I get it. That sucks. However, what if I'm right? What do you have to gain? Everything. So if you're not willing to spend $150 to change your life and ensure success in your career, don't do the course. Don't buy it. I don't want you to. Okay, I'm not going to convince you otherwise. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep hustling. Keep working. Keep whatever path you're on. Just keep at it. Don't give up. That's what I'll tell you. And I hope you get the success you want. This course, this book, was designed for people who are willing to do the work because I'm not going to lie to you. These steps are simple, but there is a lot of work involved, but there's also a lot of reward. So if you're one of these people, sign up. If you're not, it's okay. It's all right. This isn't for you. So if you're ready to learn how to get in the driver's seat of your life and your career and create the success you want and stop leaving it up to hope and possibility and maybes, click the link below. Now, with that said, I want to see as many people as possible succeed. And I love my friends and my students. So here's what I'm going to do. For 1 week, 7 days, I'm going to offer this course for $111. Why $111? Because I love alignment. And I think whoever's willing to do this is in alignment with this. And that sounds like a good number to me. All right, so for 7 days, that's going to be the price. And there's a link below where you can click on, and that'll take you to that special price. Now, like I said, it's only for 7 days. After that, it's going to go back up to the regular price because those who wait pay the higher price. That's the way it goes. Cool? I want people who are committed and ready to dive in. Now, like I said, that's only for 7 days. After that, thanks for watching. I'm Brent Harvey, and remember to always empower your self-sustaining actor.